Hey, my beautiful souls! I am the Connection Catalyst, and today I will tell you a little bit about superconscious creation. What is even superconscious creation? It's creating from the space of connection to your higher self, connection to your mission, to your authentic expression, to your heart, and what you are meant here to do. So, superconscious creation has two parts of it. One is future self embodiment. And I wrote quantum jumps, so I will tell you a little bit about that. When we do a meditation where we create our future self and we see and feel our future self in a place of where we want to be, and then we allow this future self to come into us. We allow ourselves to embody the future self with all the traits, all the character traits, all the energies, all the emotions that our future self feels. It's a very powerful practice because it enables us to do little quantum jumps closer to the reality in the whole potential of the universe that we want to create. So working with the future self is quite crucial, and I have a future self meditation if you'd like to see it, and I will share it with you guys. I will put it on the link below. So future self work is very, very powerful because it literally is able to shift our energy to be more tuned into the energy of how we want to present ourselves in the future. With all our goals achieved, with all our dreams already being embodied in our reality. Because there is really no time in the universe, there is only time in physical reality, we are able to shift our energy field. So the future self embodiment is one of the ways to create the reality that we want more from the superconscious perspective, superconscious mind, because for the superconscious part of us, there is no time. So that's why when we embody this new energy, this is kind of like doing a leap in consciousness, a leap in energy, to be more attuned to the reality of our dreams. And then there is creative gap. What do I mean by creative gap? I will draw it for you guys. Maybe it's gonna be easier for you to understand. So, this is our timeline, right? And we are here right now in this time-space reality, in the human physical form. And in the now, we might have some kind of challenges. We might have some kind of limiting beliefs. And, belief work is the work based on the subconscious mind. But today we are talking about superconscious. So maybe we have like limiting beliefs, right? Limits, we have some beliefs, maybe we have some challenges, and so on, right? So this is now, and this is where we want to be, right? Our goal. And we have like no limits, we have like happiness here, let's say happiness, better beliefs, like let's say freedom from all these limits, right? And all these limiting beliefs, and like ease, for example, right? And all the other things that we want. So these are just the examples, right? So we are in the reality now. Sorry, guys. We are in the reality now where we have all our limits. But I actually need to grab this one. And this, in between now and our goal, is our creative gap. So there is a discrepancy between where we are and where we want to be, right? This creative gap is actually what brings our desires into the reality. So we are choosing the goal, we are choosing the reality based on the affirmations that we say. For example, I choose the reality in which I have a beautiful house, right? So we are now maybe like in a small apartment, but we want to have a beautiful big house. So when we create our choices in a way that we say, okay, I choose the reality in which I have a beautiful house. But then we admit to the reality now that I have all these limiting beliefs about money and I maybe cannot make it happen and so on. We create this gap, and then the universe flows, our superconscious mind helps us to manifest our desires. So we say, okay, I choose this goal of having a beautiful dream house. I can admit that now this is my reality. I have all these limits, all these limiting beliefs. But anyway, I'm choosing this reality. So this kind of way of framing our beliefs and our choices creates the energy momentum that helps us manifest this goal, even if we have still some negative beliefs and negative emotions and some limitations right now in our life. So belief work is the subconscious mind work, and for many people this is the foundation, right? Because without that, it's even hard to believe that I can create my goal reality in a super conscious way, quote unquote. But sometimes we don't even have to change all our beliefs to create the life that we want. Because if we create this gap and we say, this is what I choose, this is where I'm at, but universe, please bring me this because this is my choice. Then sometimes magically, without us even changing all the limiting beliefs that we have in our subconscious mind, this reality can actually come to us anyway. So this is just an extra layer to the work that we can do in order to manifest our dream life, because the superconscious creation is completely different, because it's beyond time and space. It's where we connect to our soul, to our essence, to the divine part of us. In the superconscious creation, it's actually very important to connect to your higher self, to connect to your higher mind or the divine or whatever you call it, in order to create the goals that are in alignment with our superconscious mind. Because if we create the goals based only on our small mind, our personality, our ego, then we actually might not manifest things as easily because they are not really in harmony with what our soul or our higher self or our higher mind wants us to experience in this life. So when I talk about goals and choices in here, it's important to actually connect to the divine aspect of us, to be in alignment. If we want to manifest things into our life, it's best if our subconscious, conscious and superconscious mind are in alignment with what we want. And then the manifestation flows way easier. So thank you so much for your time, for your energy. I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, share it with friends and family and subscribe to my channel. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day and sending you lots of love and manifestation power.